Pre-draw. You're in your stance. You've knocked your arrow. You've got your draw hand set. You've got your bow hand set. What is pre-draw? Pre-draw is what we do to keep those nice wood floors in the high school gymnasiums that we do our archery practice in good shape. Those are expensive. We don't want to hit them. We also don't want to shoot into the sky. We also don't want to shoot to our neighbors. When you draw, you want to make sure you're always pointing at the target before you draw. Set. So you raise up to the target, and that's where you are at pre-draw. Simple. I'm ready to shoot. I've got everything done at my first steps. Now I'm ready to draw, which means point the bow at the target. Never sky draw. An accidental release means you're taking out a light in the ceiling or hitting a wall beyond the curtains. Never draw when you're pointed down. An accidental release in a high school gymnasium can damage their floors, and those floors get expensive, and we do not want to get kicked out of the nice high school basketball gyms, middle school basketball gyms, wherever we are practicing. So, pre-draw. Raise your bow, point your bow at the target. Simple as that. Next step is draw. Drawing has a lot of different aspects to talk about. So I'm going to put the bow down and talk about that first. When you draw, this arm is forward, pointed at the target. This arm here, you'll see some people have their arms down low and come back. But if you notice, if I am taking my arm and coming here, where is my hand? How far did I move my hand? Okay? I was not able to fully extend my arm because there's only so far I can go here. It also puts my muscles in my back at a pinch. What you want to do is bring that elbow up and pull across using your back muscles, your lats here, to come across and then down. This movement here has a much greater range of motion. I can move a lot farther, a lot easier, plus I'm using a much larger group of muscles to go back and down than I am to come across and back. There's only a small, you do this, you can feel what muscle is pinching and binding. Oh, that's very uncomfortable, right? So we want to draw up and across using our larger back muscles, keeping our back more open, and we're much more relaxed. So we're coming up, basically across our face. And when we do that, we pull back right to our position. And so now we're in position, and now we're ready for our next step of anchoring. That's one thing of the mechanics. So we want to draw with that elbow up and coming back. Now we don't need to do this. We want to be here. Just right across, maybe nose level. Okay? And that arm coming up and back and using these muscles to do the draw more than the muscles in the center of the back. That will help prevent injury in the long term, and also means you can draw a stronger weight because you are using larger muscles when you're drawing. So, pick my bow back up, stance, and knock. Draw hand set, bow hand set. You step back a little bit from the target. Pre-draw, I'm aimed at the target. Everything's in the right position with my hand, and hopefully I shouldn't have to move these because I've already practiced consistency on those areas. And then I'm going to draw. So there I have my draw. Okay? Practice that. You can relax and then repeat. That is just a strength exercise if you need right there. Now, reminder, Never draw your bow without an arrow. Drawing the bow without an arrow means that the string is moving a lot faster without any resistance, and that can actually cause the string to pop off of the pulley, okay, or cause extreme damage, excess damage to the string because of that. If the strings get damaged, then you have to replace them. If they break during that because of the excess force or the free force that it has, then these strings can actually injure you. And you've got it up near your face. What do you think is going to get injured? Your face, your eyes, your mouth, something like that. And it actually happens. So never draw without an arrow nocked. And again, never draw without being pointed to your target. That's the pre-draw.